Alright, Shalom. Before I get started, Brakatay Howell, Brakatay Howell Shai, Brakatay Howell, Brakatay Howell Shai, Brakatay Howell, Brakatay Howell Shai, Call Hala Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim or Kadash. Secondly, I want to give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well and who are the true leaders of Israel today. I also would like to give another shout out to the up-and-coming elder, Brother Kazak of the Man in Israel camp down here in Greenville, South Carolina, whom I teach up under. And I also would like to give another shout out to you sincere brothers you hope for elect throughout the four corners of the earth that's pushing this truth and all sincerity and righteousness in these last days. And I also like to give another shout out to you Israelite foreigners that's looking like the other heathen nations causing confusion, coming back to our heritage in these last days. And I also like to give a quick shout out to you few outwalks out there that stand in order and doing what y'all need to do in these last days to the best of your ability. So y'all like to say shalom. All right, and today I'm gonna go over a quick video basically going into how salvation is going to be, man, because our salvation is going to be by those chariots of Yahweh Shem Shah, man. All right, they're going to deliver us when Yahweh Shem Shah let these missiles rain, man. All right, because when those missiles rain, hey, man, Lord willing, we be on those chariots, man, you know, when World War III take place, man, because that's the only way we're going to get delivered out of here, man, is by the way of the chariots, what the word eagerly calls UFOs, man. What Esau Edom calls UFOs, man. All right, they call the chariots of Yahweh Shem Shah, or also known as the clouds, man. All right, you can call them either the clouds or the chariots, man. You know, so that's the way we're gonna get up out of here, man. That's the way we're gonna escape this judgment that Yahweh Shem Shah is about to let loose, man. All right, so I'm gonna just get a few scriptures proving that our salvation is gonna be by the so-called UFOs, man. All right, the chariots of Yahweh Shem Shah, man. All right, so I'm going to get Luke chapter 21. All right. Luke chapter 21 and verse, matter of fact, I'm going to start at, verse 27. And I'm going to read down to verse 28. Luke 21 and 27 says, and then should they see the Son of Man. All right, who is the Son of Man? Yahweh Shah. All right, Yahweh Shah is the Son of Man. It says, and then should they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud. And what are those clouds, man? Those clouds are the so-called UFOs, man. Who make it the clouds his chariot. Matter of fact, let's get that scripture real quick. I believe that's in Psalms 104. All right, I believe that's Psalms 104. Psalms 104 verse 3. Psalms 104 and verse 3, it says, who led the beams of his chambers in the water, who maketh the clouds his chariot. See? Who maketh the clouds his chariots, who walketh upon the wings of the wind. So the scripture right here just told you that the clouds also represents the chariots of Yahweh Shem Shah. So let's go back to that Luke 21 real quick. You know, so now we know what the clouds mean. You know, because he's not coming on no actual damn cloud, man. You know, a damn that's what Christianity probably teaches, man. Matter of fact, Christianity teaches that he coming back on a literal horse, man. Matter of fact, you Christians answer this question. Why right here is saying he coming back on a cloud, but in other verses it say he coming back on a horse? Which one is it going to be? Because the horse in Revelation pretty much represents power, man. You know? So it says in verse 28, verse 27. It said, and then should they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power. See, he's coming in a cloud, which is, we just proved what the cloud word is, a chariot. It says, man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. Verse 28. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up. Because why? Why are we going to look up? Because the so-called UFO is going to be in the sky, and they're going to, Lord willing, they're going to abduct us inside those chariots, man. So it says, and when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads. See, we're going to lift up our heads and look up and see the chariots and Yahweh, big old chariot, man. We're going to see all that, man. It says, and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. Yeah, our redemption is coming soon, man. We just got to be patient and do what we got to do. You know, Lord willing, we be on those chariots, man. I'm going to go to the book of Isaiah real quick. Isaiah chapter 26 in verse 20. Isaiah chapter 26. I'm gonna end at verse 21. Isaiah 26, I'm gonna start at verse 20. It says, come my people. And who is he talking about? He's talking about the elect, first and foremost. It says, come my people, enter down into thy chambers and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself as it were. And the chambers is the what? The so-called UFOs, man. It says, come my people, enter into thy chambers and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself as it were for a little moment, until the indignation be overpassed. That's, Yahweh Shemshah judgment, man. In verse 21, it says, for behold, the Lord Yahweh Shemshah cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity. Because Yahweh Shemshah said their sins would reach up into heaven, man. So Yahweh Shemshah is about to get ready to judge this wicked-ass kingdom of America, man. That's why, Lord willing, we hoping to be on those chairs, man, because we already know when Yahweh Shemshah let this judgment go, it's going to be, it's going to be pure hell, man. So it says, for behold, the Lord Yahweh Shemshah cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity. The earth also should disclose her blood and should no more cover her slain, man. So when Yahweh Shemshah let loose the judgment, the elect is going to be on those chairs, man, because the elect is not going to experience the second death, man. The second death is only going to be for you niggas, right? You 2/3, and these heathens, man. That's who that second judgment is for, man. So we hoping, Lord willing, we be on the chairs, man. Lord willing. And matter of fact, let's go to the Revelations, because John the Revelator was getting visions of the elect getting beamed up, man. Revelation 18 and verse 4. And matter of fact, I'm gonna read down to verse 5 because I was just saying that, man. Revelation 18 and 4, it says, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that you receive none of her plagues, man. So how is we gonna come up out of America? By those chairs, man, the so-called UFOs. Why you think you seeing those so-called UFOs flying by, man? Because we almost about to be out of here, man. Lord willing, we get beamed up in those chairs. Or if we got to die for the name of Yahweh Shemshah, we'll be the first one on those chairs, man. So it says, let's read it again. Matter of fact, let me make sure my damn. All right. Revelation 18 and 4 says, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive none of her plagues. Verse 5. For her sins have reached up into heaven. For her sins have reached up. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh have remembered her iniquities, man. So Yahweh Shemshah is getting ready to judge this wicked ass kingdom, man. So all you niggas that's want to play around and scoff, hey, you gonna wish you was on that chair. You gonna, cause you probably got a lot of scoffers out there saying, what? Y'all gonna be on a spaceship? Y'all gonna be on a spaceship with aliens? And all right, you gonna be wishing you got beamed up when you see us get beamed up. Cause I believe the scriptures tell you they're gonna see the stranger of our salvation, man. The stranger of our salvation gonna be about what? Those chairs, man. Cause a lot of people scoff and say, y'all niggas ain't getting beamed up in no damn spaceships. All right, keep that same energy, man. Because when you see us get beamed up, hey, you gonna be wishing. Cause y'all about to say it's gonna be weeping and gnashing of teeth for you damn niggas, man. All right, so I'm gonna get one more. We're gonna close it out, man. Revelations 11 and verse 12, and it says, and they heard a great Revelation 11 and 12. Matter of fact, man, this is a beautiful chapter right here. I might just read down to verse 13 though. Yeah, I'm gonna read down to just verse 13. Revelations 11 and verse 12. It said, and they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. We just read that in Revelation 18 chapter as well. All right, it said, and they heard a great voice from heaven saying, come up. It's like it's saying unto them, come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven, in the sky, the space. Well, not the space, but, where the clouds and stuff at, man. That's your second heavens right there, man. You got three heavens. You got the heavens where Yahweh at. And then you got the other heaven, where the sky's at, and then you got the third heaven, which is rulership, man. So it says, and they heard a great voice from heaven saying to them, come up hither, you know. It says, and they ascended up to heaven in a cloud. And we just proved what that cloud mean. The clouds is a chariot. We got that in Psalms, the 104th chapter, man. It said, and their enemies beheld them. And I want to get that word for beheld real quick, man. I want to make a quick point. Revelations 11. God. Let's get that word beheld in the Greek.
Strong's G 2334. Theoreo. Theoreo.
Theoreo, if I'm saying that correctly. It says to be a spectator. Look at, behold. That's all I need to get. They're gonna look. Let's read that again. Let's read the latter end of it. It said, and they ascended up to heaven, and the cloud and the enemies beheld them. Just looking. They're gonna look at our salvation. And it says in verse 13, in the same hour was there a great earthquake, and that great earthquake is gonna come by those ICBM missiles, man. Because the scriptures tell you that the earth is gonna shake to and fro like a drunkard, man. You know. So it said in the same hour was there a great earthquake in the 10th part. And the 10th part is America, man. All right, if you look at, I believe it's the FEMA map, is America is divided in 10 parts, man. So that's that 10th part of the city fell, you know, America. It says in the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell, and in the earthquake were slain the man 7,000, which means completion. It says, and the remnant were frightened. The remnant is the elect. Because we're going to be scared. We're going to be shook. You know? It says, and the remnant were frightened and gave glory to Yahweh in heaven. And because it said, the remnant were frightened. Yeah, we're going to be frightened because the scriptures say, the elect shall scarcely make it, man. So we're going to give all praise to Yahweh Shem Shah for delivering us, man. We're gonna be happy as hell we're gonna be happy, man. We're gonna be in mixed emotion, man. We're gonna be shook. We just gonna be happy as hell that we on those chairs. I tell you that, Lord willing, we be on those chairs, man. You know, Lord willing, you brothers and sisters that watch this video, be on those chairs, man. So I just want to do something quick through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah. Lord willing, this video was edifying, and I'm gonna close out with giving all praise and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha Kadash. All right, Shalom.